management do. He's holding a defensive midfield position at the moment still, James Cragen.
From a Falkirk point of view, you've got to be ruthless. Other teams would do exactly the same to us.
Mercer and Hamilton in the middle. Oh, both got to go around the back. The cross is there. Burrell inches away from the opening goal. So close for the Bairns. Romain Burrell sliding in.
As we talked here, Lewis, we talked about trying to be ruthless, and Falkirk were nearly there as in this.
John Robertson, for him, hadn't been watching the line. Falkirk take it quickly, tried to transition. Kennedy sends it away. Burrell has broke the offside trap. He's on his own though. McGuffey makes his way into the middle. Ball back to Henderson. Cross to Stephen McGinn. Williamson's coming up in support. Falkirk with 8 men forward now. Tried to work it round. Williamson, oh, good cross in. Just too high for Romain Burrell though. Flighted in, deep delivery. Much gets 2 hands on it. Falkirk still have it though. Edinburgh can't clear their lines. And it's a last ditch tackle. His management team telling him to calm down as Nesbitt plays it wide to Kennedy, corner of the box. McCann goes on the overlap. Well, the shot, a nice easy one for Robbie Much. Back straight. Nesbitt wide now to Ryan Williamson. Can he get this one in? Drives into the box onto his weaker foot. The pass and the shot from McGinn, but he just drags that one wide. This time it's going to be the outswinger from Kai Kennedy. Deep delivery. Falls to Nesbitt, 20 yards out, back to McGinn. McGinn helps it into a crowded box, falls to Burrell's shot, and it's palmed around the post by Robbie Much. Well, Romain Burrell, he was off balance, he was on his weaker left foot, and he was leaning backwards, but he'd got enough on it to direct it goalwards. Takes that little kick.
The problem you've got now is these days, at any time that there's any sort of touch or anything, a forward will go down, and 9 times out of 10 the referee will give it.
Warnock wide to McDonald, acres of space. Falkirk can't stop the cross. Falls all the way to see who gets a shot, and the save from Kinnear.
You see the cross going in there. You mentioned saying save from, but I actually think you look at Brad Mackay.
Oh, it is, yeah, you're right. It was his foot.
That flicked it off the line, so well played, Brad.
Settle for the throw. McGinn tries to flight it in. Oh, Romain Burrell connecting, just sending the header wide. That's the thing, Stuart. I think actually all three of them have been quiet tonight, to say the least, as Edinburgh now have a chance. Falkirk giving away possession. The shot, well, straight across the face of goal, and Shanley. Williamson doing really well, forcing him back and back. Kennedy intercepts after Williamson's pressure. Kennedy's shot. Well, frustration from the fans as the shot goes high and wide. The outswinger delivered, hits Robertson, falls nicely, deflects, and Falkirk scramble it clear.
Holding midfield player for a holding midfield player.
Kennedy, can he get the delivery in? Runs at Jacobs, goes one way, then the other. Good ball in. Well, it's cleared by McDonald, but I'm not sure how much he knew about it. It falls to McGinn. Shoot is the shout. Well, shot on target from Stephen McGinn. And looks like we're about to see a further Falkirk change as Ola Lawal is putting the jersey on. We'll see if he can add a little bit of creativity. Meanwhile, Warnock breaks through. Chance to shoot, deflects, and then into the empty net. Completely out the blue. FC Edinburgh have taken the lead. The deflection could not have fell kinder. Looking at it again, Blaine Rowe comes across, the shot deflects off him, and that could not have fell any more fortuitously. And the substitute, Danny Handling, only on for a few minutes, makes it Falkirk 0, FC Edinburgh 1. First real involvement for Ola Lawal, driving forward on the far side, finds Kennedy. Lawal goes on the overlap. Kennedy chips it in, straight into the waiting arms of Much. Certainly referee Newlands had words on the way by. Ola Lawal finds Morrison. Morrison tries to run at Warnock. Back to Kucheriavier, has a pop. Deflects. Well, it took a bounce right in front of Robbie Much. He had to look lively. Henderson finds Cal Morrison. Blaine Rowe comes up in support. Cal Morrison slips but manages to still retain possession. Kucheriavier to Kennedy. McCann goes with him. Time now for McCann, the cutback. And just behind not one but two men as Falkirk can't connect and force it home. Certainly asking questions now though. Kucheriavier
Just leave it there.
cuts in field. No objections if he scores now. Kai Kennedy has a pop, and there he is, right on cue.
Take it all back, I'll take it all back.
Well, perfect timing from Kai Kennedy. A few quiz looks behind us as we were hearing Kai had been given man of the match, and then suddenly gets his team back on level terms, and that's exactly what the Barons fans want to see. Cutting inside with intent, it opened up, and why not?
Yeah, indeed, from what, 20 yards out, let's have a pop. Robbie Much has not got a chance to get in that, but great equalising goal there from Kai Kennedy.
Good pressure from Gary Oliver, forcing Edinburgh's captain Hamilton all the way back as Robbie Much clears the lines. Shanley tries to play it through. Well, missed, and then a chance for Edinburgh to steal it. And good save by Kinnear, it's not away yet. And Edinburgh in 91 minutes snatch victory. Well, mistake in the Falkirk defence, the second of the night, and suddenly Edinburgh are going home with the points. It's Falkirk 1, FC Edinburgh 2.
It's a classic.
Kucheriavier and Oliver taken down. A big shout for a penalty. Confusion as to whether it's going to be given or not. Referee Newland says by kick. Let's have a look at this again. Oliver tussling, hands round him, and then clipped. And there he is at the final whistle to boos from the Falkirk faithful. Well, they are not amused at what they've seen this evening.